Come one, come all. You are now plugged into The Aux, your weekly source of hip-hop, rap music, and everything underground. Roll yourself up something potent, pour yourself a drink, get yourself comfortable. We finna chill.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the TheAuxPodcast. As always, it's your boy Steelo, aka OG Homunculus. We out here making money, getting shit done. I am joined by none other than J Cinema. How you doing today, brother?
What's the word? I'm chilling, y'all. I'm chilling. Thank you for having me. It's
Yes,
awesome.
sir. Bro, honored to have you on, man. This is a crazy moment for me, low key.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say a little bit earlier. I first found your music when Alchemy dropped. I think just through Twitter as well. And
What a time.
yeah, it's crazy. I've been listening ever since, and like, bro, it's dope to have you on. I'm honored to have you sitting down with me today, man.
Thank you for having me, yo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Feeling is
Pleasure's all
mutual.
mine. So let's get, as per little fucking tradition of my show, I like asking my guests, what have you been listening to recently? What's been in the headphones?
Oh yeah. Word. It's getting colder. I live in New York. For me, every time it gets to like November, December, The Infamous by Mobb Deep. That is the perfect. Yes, exactly. You get it. See, I can tell you get it. 90s, like the 90s hip hop in general, like mid 90s East New York in general, like a lot of Mobb, a lot of Black Moon, a lot of all of that shit. Boot Camp Clip, but I love The Infamous around this time of the year.
Yeah.
All year round, I'm definitely listening to a lot of Sade. So I've been listening to a lot of Sade. King Cruel around this time of the year. Like I get in my bag. I get in my bag. This time of the year. It's that time. It's that time.
Absolutely, man. That is, you just listed like for me, my King Cruel album will always be 6 Feet Beneath the Moon. And like literally the moment that first snowfall hits, I'm like, yep, time to spin it.
Yep, it's
and
time.
Like,
it's
same
time.
shit with Infamous, man. That is like such a perfect
just like, yeah, bro. It's like it's cold outside, bro.
You know what I mean?
It's not sunny outside, bro. I'm not listening to like I don't even know, but
I'm trying to get like grimy, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like it's not time to have fun.
You know?
The new Mobby album though, like the pilot was crazy. That album made me mad, bro. It made me so mad. I'm like, damn, I want to rap like this, bro. He probably got to die every bar, bro. It's cool. Like, how does he do it, bro?
It's
the new.
So I be talking mad shit about the rap that I be rapping, but I don't have anything out. I listened to 31 Days off that Mavi album, and I was like, all right, bet it's time to lock the fuck in. And I wrote arguably the best verse I've ever worked. Like it's nuts.
Nah,
dude.
For real.
Yeah. I'm not from New York. I'm up in Toronto, but I feel like a lot of the principles same kind of like a lot of the same principles apply.
Bro, yeah.
You know what I mean? The first day that the Timbs hit my feet, the first day that I put the butters on, it's like, I bet, like, it's time to lock the fuck in. We're going to listen to that grimy shit. Like, very much so, like, for me, 36 Chambers, Enter the Wu-Tang, like, that, it's just, like, routine, you know? So, yeah, I always love doing these talks, because, like, everyone who I talk to is such, like, a fan of hip-hop that I know that they're going to be, like, you know what I mean? And, like, just music as a whole, too. People don't know about King Cruel, man. People don't know about King Cruel. You feel me?
It's like, come on now. How do you not know King Cruel, bro? It's 2025. We should all know who Archie Marshall is by now. He's giving us classics. Archie Marshall, like, literally Archie Marshall. Listen to the Archie Marshall music, too. But, come on, straight classics.
I don't know. This might be a little obscure, but he used to do shit under the name Edgar the Beatmaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
He works with Jadesy under that name.
Yeah.
I'm tapped in. Yeah, I'm tapped in. Fully tapped in.
My God. Yeah. This is what it's
about. The fact I get it off rip too, that's fucked up, man. Shout out to Jadesy. Shout out to Jadesy. I was doing a lot of Jadesy around this time of the year too.
Yeah, that's real. That's super fucking real, man. Oh, it's dope. It's dope. This is gonna sound crazy, but I feel like spiritually I'm from New York. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucked up that they got me up north here, man. I should be down there thugging out. Oh, okay, I always get mad sidetracked, but let's get right into it. For anyone who isn't familiar with you, who is J Cinema? Give yourself a little Cliff Note introduction. Let the people know, for the heads who aren't tapped in, who the heads should be tapped in. You know what I mean?
Word. J Cinema. He is He's a mid-20s. I'm not gonna call myself young anymore. It's Clifford Adam Hunk, but he's a mid-20s black man that feels a lot of things. Doesn't really have a good time articulating those feelings, so he makes music about those feelings. I'm just a young man trying to get these bars off. You feel me? I'm trying to get these bars off. You know what I mean?
Just a young dude out here just trying to make it, just trying to say that
trying to make it, bro. Help me, man. Help me.
And it's funny that you say you don't articulate your feelings well, but I feel in the music you do like excellently articulate your shit. So
that's the thing. Like, and I've learned to articulate myself creatively and artistically. I think in real life, I just mean more so like an actual, you know what I'm saying, real life. You know what I'm saying? Off the phone, off the music, off the apps. That's where it gets a little tricky. You know what I'm saying? Music helps me realize, like, all right, I'm feeling okay, actually. Oh, snap, you're not doing okay, Jay. You should write about it. That's to be special for me.
It's meditation in a way.
Exactly. Right. And of course, you know, and it's all spectrum too. It's not just like the feelings of feeling bad, feeling good, feeling whatever. It's like whatever I feel, you know, it's like that's music helps me really like, all right, I'm feeling mutual about this. I'm feeling excited about this. You know, again, for me it's kind of hard to really like you know, for me it's kind of hard to really put that into like real life stuff, but in the music it's the easiest to really be like, this is how I am right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shattered vibrations and all that.
Type shit, bro. 432 hertz and shit, man. Like
you know, all that.
Trust me, bro. Trust me. So the main reason we're sitting down today is because we are pretty much 2 weeks to the date out of the release of your most recent album, A Smile to a Tear, which is such a crazy fucking record, man. I was telling you a little bit earlier, like since it came out, you know, I spin it as much as I can. I feel like I always say this, but I think it's your best work yet, like for sure. Like from
Thank you.
A cohesive standpoint, from a writing standpoint, from like a sonic, everything. You know what I mean? So now that it's been out for like 2 weeks, how are you feeling, man? Like what's the headspace you're in? We talked a little bit about some of the internet discourse around that, but we don't.
Right. Don't even matter. Yeah. It's a blessing, you know. I mean, I've been making music for several years at this point. So to be at a point where I can still do it and people care and more people care, the more I release shit, it's a blessing at the end of the day. You know, all the criticism, good or bad, it's what I've been asking for. You know, as an artist, we all ask to be in this position to where we want people to listen to us, we want people to talk about us, about what we make. So I'm just lucky, you know, there's millions of people, literally millions of people making music every day, every second. And I'm one of the few who's slowly but surely breaking through in this bitch. So
absolutely.
You know, it's cool. You know, it just has me excited and looking forward to whatever's next, whenever the time's come or something next. But hopefully whatever's next comes for a little while, and hopefully Smiles to a Tear is able to live on for just months.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the goal, man.
I think within this channel, for lack of a better term, like this space of hip hop that we're in, this is one of those projects that, at least in the circles I'm in, I've seen nothing but praise for. Like everyone whose opinion I value, and not those certain kids on Rate Your Music and Album of the Year. We don't got to get into that because that's all. But like everyone whose opinion I value, like have really, really been fucking with this thing. And like, yeah, this thing, it's crazy. It's this new sound, and like anyone who's listening to it and anyone who's tapping in, like that's good. You know what I mean? Because it's getting the word out. It's getting more people into it. And like, yeah, bro, it's fucking dope. It's super, super dope.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. So I guess getting kind of right into like the album itself, the title alone, A Smile to a Tear, I feel is a very, what's the word I'm like? I want to say like invocative, but I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But like it invokes a lot of imagery. You know, to me, it's a very melancholy title where it's like, you can't have the good without the bad, vice versa.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I feel that's kind of a lot of the thematics on the album. So I kind of want to know, just from your perspective, like where did that title come from and where was the inspiration for that?
Right. So some people kind of may know, but for those who don't know, the inspiration behind the title and the whole overall art direction for that project, it comes from a Roy Ayers album. Roy Ayers had an album in 1975 called A Tear to a Smile.
Word. And, yeah.
I remember I heard that album for the first time in 2020, I believe, maybe 2021. I'm pretty sure it was 2020. But I remember since I heard that album, I was kind of inspired to have a smile to a tear. Like I've had that album title in my head for years now. I actually have an album that was made in 2021 called "A Smile to a Tear." Like I remember I had art for it and everything. There's certain life circumstances. That was around the time when I first started self-recording in the crib and all that. So
yeah.
I was working on other new music, new emotion. So it got shelved. So I had the title in my head for years. I always wanted to use it, but again, just certain circumstances came in the way.
Yeah.
I remember last year, Everyday Deja Vu, for those who don't know, that this project is released through Everyday Deja Vu. Shout out to them. When they approached me to release a solo project, again, it wasn't like off rip a smile to a tear, but as the project developed, as the sounds developed, it became clear, all right, it needs to be called this. So that's kind of where it comes from too, just how that project began. And yeah, shout out to Roy Ayers.
Type shit. That
if you listen to the project, like, and how it flows, it really is a tear to a smile. But again, I couldn't use that, so smile to a tear it is. But yeah, shout out to Roy Ayers. That's where I got the title from.
I think I feel I know the album. I can see it in my head, but I couldn't recall what it sounds like. So I think I'm gonna go back and listen to that, and then give this a listen, because that's fucking crazy. Actually, that's really cool.
I wouldn't say like I wouldn't say sonically inspired the album, but more so like just title and art direction wise. But it's definitely the one of his more low key underrated albums. I would say, like, it's not one album with hits on it, like, but it's still a good album. The song called Magic Lady on it, 2000 Black. It's a great fucking album. Shout out to Ayers.
For sure. And God rest his soul, man. That shit was fucking crazy.
Oh God.
Yeah. Dope. That's super cool. And I feel that kind of is dope that you had the idea for this like so long ago, because I feel, at least from the music of yours that I've heard, like I've really sat with Alchemy, Perseverance. Couldn't tell you the title, but the one that's the diamond cover.
Pure Magic.
Yeah, Pure Magic. This album, Smile to a Tear, very much so feels kind of like the culmination of a lot of shit, and kind of a more like the natural progression of where you were gonna go artistically, sonically, writing wise. And it feels very much so like the climax to that, in a way. You know what I mean? So like, it's so cool to hear that this started from all the way back, and like here we are now in this day and age, and you're like, boom, this is how we're doing it, right? And like, it's crazy because you've had one hell of a 2025. I know you had 2 other collab projects that dropped, and then this one comes out, and I feel like it's still it's the momentum from all that coming into this. I feel this very much so is the album that's like, boom, here we are. You know? Yeah, it's dope, man. It's super dope. You said that the concept started a while back, but did the song start from a while back as well?
Yeah.
Or like,
hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
yeah.
No. So the funny thing with this project, yes and no. Shout out to Everyday Deja Vu again. They hit me up last year to really lock in on a solo project. What they did, they asked me, they just said, if you have any like loose songs, any songs you're not working on, send them through. They didn't realize I make music so fucking much. I'm real autistic about music. I'm pretty sure I sent them. Sorry if I was like crazy to say too.
No,
but
brother, we on the spectrum on the aux. Like, don't even trip, bro.
On the spectrum. Come on now. I sent Everyday Deja Vu. I'm pretty sure like 100 songs. I want to say maybe it was probably like not 100, but just loose songs I made throughout the years. They asked like, if you have any songs to like just kind of get the ball rolling, go ahead. So this project for the most part was kind of built upon just loose songs I've really made and didn't have a direction for. And this project gave a direction. Like the intro song, for example, Afro Blue from A Smile to a Tear. That song's from 2022. Maybe 2021. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's from 2021. But most of these songs were made from like spring, summer 2023, 2024-ish.
Okay. Right on.
There's only, if I'm not mistaken, there's only 6 or 7 songs on the album that were like really made for the album and like made when it was like, we're making an album type shit.
Word.
Get Over Yourself. Above Water, Painter, Touchdown, Split Even, Smiling. So yeah, 6 of them. So yeah, those the only 6 songs were really like, let's make like brand new, super fresh.
Yeah.
Most of them were just like, yo, these are songs that I make, and I just make songs, and I want to do some of the songs, but I don't know yet. And they made the cut pretty much.
Word. Okay, but that's fucking nuts, man. That's so crazy to hear, because on a technical standpoint, were they all recorded back then as well, or did you do
again like all different Like off the top of my head, I can tell you again, Afro Blue was 2022. The Little Things, like, yeah, they're all different recording, like different. They were all. I will say this for the most part. Again, outside of Afro Blue, the intro song, they were all recorded after Alchemy. So for sure, 2023.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not super old, but they were all recorded for sure after like summer 2023. I want to say
that makes sense. That's wild because even the writing on it, I feel all of the songs kind of follow a pretty cohesive idea and throughput. So hearing that this has been from like back then all the way to here and it's still so consistent with itself, that's like genuinely fucking impressive, man.
Yeah, bro. Again, you know, I do make a lot of fucking songs. That's kind of all it is. Like at some point, like some of these songs are gonna sound similar, or like names not similar, but you know, they're gonna follow certain points. Because again, some of them were made definitely around similar times. I know the Shamar produced songs, for example, Yearning, I Wish I Knew. Those are recorded for sure around the same time. The King Barnes songs, Knee High, Something to Live For. I recorded those in his crib, like they were recorded at the same time. So for the most part, they were kind of recorded in the same little bubble. It's just again the newer songs were like super new in comparison, but
type shit.
You know, they all fall like, you know, around the same time, similar feelings, similar emotions.
That's fucking wild, man. That's so crazy. And yo, shout out to Shamar as well, because those beats are fucking ridiculous.
My goat, bro. That's my goat, man.
And like, oh my god, yo, fucking Emergency from earlier this year.
Yes, bro.
Good God. Like, good God.
It's really crazy. I remember when I first met Shamar, and this is like he's gotten. I remember I was talking. I'm sure everyone knows what Big Flowers is. I was talking to Big Flowers about Shamar. I forgot when, maybe last week or something. But we're just talking about his progression. Again, I met Shamar. Yeah, I met Shamar in 2023, very early. He's gotten so insane good, and he's still getting better. Like it's like, gee, I remember was like thinking like, oh, okay, like Shamar, he's cool, like. Yeah, he's similar to me. He's like me. He's just like me. Fuck no, he's out of here. He's in a whole different universe at this point.
They're different.
So different. And so excited for all their new shit as well. 2026, like sneak. 2026 gonna be very fun for Shamar. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, that's low key a dream guest for me. I need to get them on. So fucking bad. So hopefully
it'll happen. There's Shamar. It'll happen. He's cool, dude.
It's so sick, just that like New York ecosystem that's going on down there. Like the underground in New York.
It's wild, yo.
So fucking cool. That's why, like I was saying, I'm trying to get down there, yo. Like I'm trying to get in the mix, man. Y'all are doing some
it's so cool,
shit.
Bro. It's so cool, and there's so many different just pockets too. To me, that's the coolest part of it. You know, it's not like I'm with the same individuals 24/7. Maybe on the outside looking in, it does, but you know, I'm with different artists all the time. Like I'm with Shamar this day. I'm with this artist the next day. I'm at this person's show. It's just so cool being able to be inspired and be able to hear so many different sounds from different people. Both from New York and also not from New York as well.
Absolutely.
It's a blessing. It's such a blessing that really, you know, I'm trying to take for granted, you know, because a lot of artists don't have that. Again, there's an ecosystem where there's so many different sounds and so many different things being made. And New York itself is a very creative place. So it's I'm very lucky. I know for sure if I was in like Kentucky or some shit, no one give a fuck about me. You know, it's like real life, bro.
The straight of Kentucky is killing me.
Straight up. Like, imagine, bro, getting these bars up in Kentucky, bro. Yo, the best rapper alive is probably from Kentucky, for real. That's the thing, bro. But the best nigga ever is probably from some super low-key part of the world.
And like Arkansas or some shit.
Yeah, like he's just super nice and nobody knows.
I mean, fuck, Teller Banks is from Des Moines, Iowa, and like
I was gonna say Sleep Sinatra is from Nebraska. Like that's the nicest niggas ever, bro.
Crazy. That's too funny. That's too funny. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. And it is really cool that there is that ecosystem, because like you see it all the time, but like in your work especially, seeing how many collaborators there are and just like how many kind of hats are in the ring. Like seeing a Wise Boy Jeremy feature on this, I was like, oh, like I didn't even know y'all fucking, you know what I mean?
Word.
It's dope. It's super dope. I'd say like I was talking a little bit before, like compared to the previous joints that you have, I feel this one feels more personal and like introspective in a way. Like you always have an introspective vibe, but this one I feel you're really tackling a lot of like bigger things. And I know that this album kind of started as just like seeing how many Lucy's could get together and sound consistent, but as the album kind of developed, was it intentional that you wanted it to be more of a personal piece?
Yeah, no, I would definitely say for sure though. I think because again, it is like a lot of Lucy's kind of linked together, but they are also Lucy's that were picked for a reason. It wasn't just like me and Everyday Drip was like, yeah, we like this song a lot, we like this song. These songs were picked and put together in the order they were for, for a reason, for how they sounded, for the story you told. There was a lot of songs that were cut off for that reason. We're like, these are crazy, but they don't really fit with what we're trying to tell here. For sure. I think the biggest thing, for with this project versus some of our other ones, it is fully me and my ideas, right? If you know me, you know my discography. I do a lot of collab projects, more so like me and one other producer, producer whole thing type situation. And a lot of times that happens by accident. Like honestly, it's not like for example with Alchemy, right? It wasn't like I was like, yo, Chow, let's make an album. Chow hit me up to make an EP. And then that turned into an album just because we were in such a flow state making that shit.
Yeah.
With Perseverance, right? Shout out to June. I've been making music with June. June was the first person to be on a song of mine, like literally to be on a feature of mine. The first feature I had was June, so we've been locked in forever. But with Perseverance, right? June wanted to make an album. Remember, I was like, I kind of don't want to make a whole new project right now. I'm already working on Alchemy and this other shit. And I'm making an album with June. So a lot of times these projects is kind of me meeting in the middle with my collaborators because that's what it's all about. It's all about taking my art, taking your art, fusion type fucking situation. Type shit. Like we're just fusing together, bro. But with this, it's all me. I'm not sharing responsibilities. Production choices, it's all what I want to hear and what I want to say versus what the producer is going to give me and like me having to adjust to that. So all that plays a big role into this shit. I'm able to be more free versus, again, having to compromise, which is not a problem. I love compromising.
Absolutely.
You need to compromise. But again, I just have more freedom in being me and saying what the fuck I want and saying how I want it versus, again, having to meet in the middle.
And even choosing the beats that you specifically want and like
you feel me? Exactly. These beats on here that like I've never rapped on before, just I have an opportunity to do. So it's just like it's cool. I get to flex a little bit.
The Little Things, that beat is fucking crazy. Like,
shout out to June, bro.
Yeah, that shit is nuts. I
remember when June sent me that shit. I remember June sent me it, and I was like, yeah, this is fucking crazy. I wrote to that shit. I'm pretty sure like 20, 30 minutes of June sending it to me, recorded and all that. He gonna hit me up. Yeah, nah, this was somebody else though, but it's cool though. That beat was for somebody else at first. I remember I was so heartbroken. So I'm like, yo, I've never rapped like this before. This is crazy. And I can't release it, but over time he was like, nah, fuck it. This is your song now. Keep it.
And thank God.
Like, let's go.
Yeah, 100%. And like, the Tony Seltzer production too, and like everything, like it's so fucking sick.
You feel me? Again, it just allows me to be me. You know what I'm saying? This is who I am. Like I could rap on these Tony Seltzer beats because I listen to Mad Veda and Mad Mercury and Mad Nayante all day. Like
type shit.
Again, it is more personal because it is personal. It's more me versus having to have someone else's personality shine throughout this. Like, nah, it's just me all throughout this.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's fucking dope. It is a crazy bag to hear you in. I'd say like so far, I feel for me at least, this year is kind of when I really started like really listening to music. You know what I mean? We're like,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like I spin it and I'm like, yeah, it's dope. But now I'm like really fucking sitting here like you know what I mean?
Exactly. You're hearing, catching different shit.
Yeah. And like this bag that you're in, this album, I think is like such a crazy like evolution / venture that you're on, and like it's so fucking, because like I went back and I listened to Perseverance, I listened to Alchemy, I listened to Magic, and like they're dope fucking projects, don't get it twisted, like they're really fucking good. And then this one comes out and it's just like, yo, like it's dope. You really captured something crazy on this one, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
It's kind of a running joke on this show that every time I have a guest on, I just glaze them for an hour. So like it really is that, I guess. Yeah. So this is the third release of this year, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Your first solo joint, like entirely solo, since even Alchemy was a collab as well, right?
Yeah, that was a collab. Like Chow so produced it. In terms of like fully solo, like different people on it, but more just my voice. First one's in 2022. I had a project in 2022 called Out the Loop.
Out the Loop.
If we're being technical, I think 2023 I have a Bandcamp exclusive on there.
Word.
This SoundCloud exclusive called Smile Before the Summer's Over. Again, it's only on Bandcamp. It's only like 4 or 5. It's a little EP. It was just some little throwaways, but like really like full flesh, like actual album. Only me. First time since 2022, which is very nasty.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think about. That's a long ass time.
Trust me, bro. So 3 fucking years later,
I didn't have lots last time. I had a full self problem. Was just fucking crazy to think about. Yeah, I had a whole afro. Hell yeah.
Word. How long you been growing your hair?
Probably 3 years. 2 years.
Word. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, time is a flat fucking circle. I swear to God. Because like, I could recall 2022 like it's yesterday, but it's also a lifetime ago, and I'm like,
you feel me? It's like, damn, like what? Such a different world.
Trust me, man. Trust me. Oh,
literally the world.
We don't even got to get into that because I'm thinking about like fucking like AI, man. I'm thinking about AI and the whole fucking Yeah, crazy aside, but did you listen to Everything Burns by Nakama?
Not yet. It's on the list.
Tapping.
I know. I need to. I've heard songs from it live. I heard some of it live. Yeah. I already know how Nakama gets down.
Oh yeah.
I know I need to get on that.
Because that's one of those ones that I feel is very much so like, for lack of a better term, like a period piece where it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, sorry, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so fucking tired right now. So I
feel you, bro. I feel you.
Yeah. The grind does not stop. The grind doesn't
Don't stop at all.
How does it feel though, dropping something this personal after the fucking run you've been on for the last like 3 years, all things considered? Because you've dropped at least like one thing since 2020.
Yeah.
Kidding. You be making hella fucking songs, bro.
No word. I mean, you quite literally just said it, man. The grind don't stop. It's just it keeps going. For what it is too. For me, also, what I'm come to learn about myself versus other artists. Again, I actually thoroughly do enjoy making music. That's what it is at the end of the day. There's times where I do feel course fatigue and I feel burned out and I don't want to make music, but at the end of the day, this is what I get the most enjoyment out of life from, whenever I have an opportunity to get on here and, just, what I'm saying, talk to the microphone real quick, you know what I mean? Like that's when everything feels like how it should be,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It feels good, but also feels like it's still a lot more work to be done, and I'm looking forward to putting that work in because, again, like I said earlier, I'm at a point now where the work is starting to really show off a lot more. Not in a crazy way, but a lot of people are noticing. A lot more people are reaching out to me.
Yeah,
it's just letting me know I'm doing the right things, and I'm not that far off from where I want to be. That's the thing. That's the main thing. So, it's more so like, just keep going, shit don't stop. I'm still making music. I probably made like 5 songs the past week. Just also, again, I'm just having fun with it. It's not like I'm not like a responsibility. I'm not trying to make a new project, but
of course.
I'm just doing me, and a project's gonna make itself somehow out of that. But
when it happens, you'll know, and then next thing you know, you're dropping another thing in like fucking January 2026.
Quite early.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I very much so admire that work ethic. I very much so admire that. Because I'm not gonna lie, there are days, even with this show, that I'm like, fuck, I need to, you know what I mean? It's like a whole thing. I'm just trying to chill in the crib, spark my woods, you know what I mean?
That's it, bro. And that's perfectly low. And that's the thing too, though. It's perfectly okay too, dude. We all have all days like that where we don't want to actively work on ourselves and work on what our passions are. And that's totally fucking fine. We need that duality. We're not machines. We do need that reset. We do need those lazy days. And those days help to inspire the creative days as well.
Yeah,
so
100%.
It's a balance, Again, like literally today, I did nothing today. I was in my bed all day waiting for this interview. This was the only thing on my mind today. I was just with my cat all day.
Yeah.
And that's perfectly fine because tomorrow I'm gonna make some music tomorrow. Like, fuck it, bro. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's duality. It's all duality.
I'm happy that this kind of gave you a relaxing day then. Cause
for real. Thank you, bro. For real. I needed that.
I got you, bro. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah. It's one of those things. Like, I feel we're probably the same age, similar age groups, whatever. But like, as we get older, I think you kind of gotta stop doing the most. You know what I mean? And like,
very
really,
important.
it really is a matter of finding that balance. And like, yeah, dope. I guess kind of getting back into the music, for lack of a better term. I was saying a little bit earlier how this very much so feels kind of like a culmination and kind of like a climax of where you are as an artist right now. Would you say that distinctly you'd kind of tried to make this project that where like this was like, all right, bet, like we just unlocked Super Saiyan, now we're at Super Saiyan 2. You know, was that kind of like the intention going into this?
Honestly, no, but you're not far. You're not wrong at all when you said that, because that it does sound like that to me. It does sound like a real. If you're a real day one J Cinema listener, supporter, whatever you want to call yourself, like you will be here. You'll hear all my eras. I do think this captures every part of me perfectly. I don't want to necessarily say like this is my best rapping or best writing. That's all subjective, of course. I do agree with that. This contains some of my best shit, of course, but again, that's all opinionated. But yeah, I feel like that does. Again, if you're familiar with my shit from 2020, you'll hear shit from in here. If you're someone who came around in 2023 with Alchemy and all the other drops, you'll enjoy this. If you've been around since, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're yeah, absolutely. So it's pretty much it does sound like a culmination of everything I've been working towards to up to this point. Because it is, I guess. If you want to look at it that way, up to this point, this is the album I've been trying to make my whole career up to this point for the most part. So I would definitely agree to that. And again, I don't think it was really intentional, but I definitely heard it when the album was finished. Like, damn, wait, this does sound like a progression, just an overall progression from the beginning to now. And I feel like too. Yeah, honestly, I would feel like for the most part. Nah, let me stop. I was gonna lie. I was about to lie. I was about to say like all my new shit like from now on is like not gonna be this. That's a whole lot. There's other shit on the music I made from this era that needs to drop. But I do feel that for the most part though, like this is like a whole era in itself that is gonna lead to something bigger and better, hopefully. So I'm just excited for whatever the future will bring.
Yeah, because I feel like it's a little corny for me to say, but like I like kind of considering artists like years / albums to be like chapters. I feel like this is kind of the closing chapter, and the shit that you're about to be on is going to be like a whole new, you know what I mean? It's like,
hopefully.
Yeah, I have faith, bro. I have faith. Like even for me, like the first shit I tapped in with was Alchemy. From that to now, like you hear the difference and you hear the growth, right? So yeah, bro. I think this is the era, man. This is the new shit. And it's gonna be dope to be along for the ride. I'm happy that I tapped in, you know?
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. I guess getting into the production a little bit. We were talking a little bit before, like usually, or not usually, but like you have a lot of projects that's working with like one specific producer, one specific sound. This one is very much so like a canvas of sound. We got, Tony Seltzer, Shamar, June, P.I., Lilith, DJN,
Noon somewhere.
Word. Crazy fucking beat as well. Like
crazy. My boy Noon is 1-to-1.
Yeah. Cam Barnes, Kiriti. Yeah, I want to know kind of what was the vision sound-wise, and like did you have those producers in mind when you were thinking about kind of what this album would become? Because even though you have this canvas of producers, there's very much so like a clear sonic kind of throughput, for lack of a better term.
Right.
So I kind of want to know like what was the headspace with that? Were there beats that just kind of happened naturally where you're like, all right, yeah, this will work? Or like, did you hit up Shamar with like, yo, I need some shit that sounds like, you know what I mean? Was there any?
No. Straight up no. For the most part, the only one I would say that where it was like, yeah, I need this production. It was with Curdy. Above Water was the one beat. Curdy, and all the producers, Curdy and Tony were the only ones where I didn't have like a actual relationship with. Curdy, I just know where, of course I know Curdy. I'm a rapper, he's a creative producer. We've been in the same rooms and shit like that. So we know of each other. I remember he posted on his story one day of he was just selling beats, and the Above Water beat was in that pack he was selling. That was the only beat where I'm like, I want that beat. And you know what I'm saying? And the Tony beats too. Tony was selling beats. Every Deja Vu was like, "Yo, I can get you Tony beats if you want." They made that happen. But yeah, for the most part, it was all just very natural. I mean, all the producers, again, outside of Curdy and Tony, those are just my homies, real life. It was just beats they just gave me and heard me on, and I'm just lucky enough that they were like, "Yo, these are yours. Do whatever you want with it, whether it's now or it's 5 years from now. I don't give a fuck, but this production is yours." So it's just trust and again, for most of these guys, I've been also making music with for years as well. Like June, I've been making music for years. Chow, I've been making music for years. PI, me and PI have people don't know, like, this is really albums of my day ones, honestly. PI was the first producer I ever bought a beat from.
Oh shit! Right on.
Yeah. He used to go by PZPIS.I. Some of y'all may know him, some of you don't know. He recently changed his name this year, but I've been making him forever. DJ Noon somewhere. He only has beats on the SoundCloud because he's stuck in his fucking ways. But I've been having his beats since 2021, so it's just a full family affair, and just these are the soundscapes that people trust me with, and I know what I'm doing with them. So they kind of just came along together, you know. Again, like, this album kind of just formed itself for the most part.
Yeah, that's dope. That's super fucking dope.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my guys, man. That's all it is. Just trust. Just trust and confidence.
I forgot to mention Sun Jin as well. With Sometimes.
Shout out to Sun Jin.
That's a crazy beat too. Like, that song is so fucking crazy. Dude, the song as a whole is nuts, man.
Bro.
Oh man.
I don't know why am I the one making that song? Like, I should not be the one making this fucking beautiful ass song, bro.
It works so well though.
Like, it works. Like, it does work. Well. I'm just like, damn, bro. Imagine if another artist got this shit. I'm just a fan, bro. I'm just like, yo, like, imagine if this person got this beat, not me. Yeah. It'd be way better.
Don't say that. No, it wouldn't be the same song. It wouldn't be the same song. You know?
Exactly.
And like, even like, I'm looking at the track list now. Like, the sequencing is so crazy too, because like, knee high, something to live for. Sometimes, then you go right into Painter, and then it's like, dude, like, this album is so fucking good, man.
I got a comment on that real quick too. Shout out to Every Deja Vu. They were the one who really. This is a solo J Cinema album, but I can't lie, it's not a solo album, because Every Deja Vu plays such a big role. From the songs they picked, they were going to put the track order together. I'm pretty sure I only did like 2 changes to the track order, but that was mainly them. They did the whole like cohesiveness. They got the mixer, the mix master for them. What happened?
The curation and like that kind of shit.
That was mainly held by them. So I got to give them credit, because remember too, like, early versions of this versus the way the end product, completely different. And you can hear the sound. Like, for me, it's easy to be like, yeah, no, the first 1, 3, 4, whatever songs, like, that's their own thing. Then these songs are their own thing, and then the final song, like, they cook with the curation for sure.
100%. Every release,
it flows so good. I would say that it definitely it's an easy listen. It's a very easy listen.
That's the thing. I work in like a corporate office, right? And I do a lot of my listening, like, especially for the show, while I'm in my workday. There was one day, I want to say earlier this week, where I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm going to listen to this album again. You know, I have the interview coming up, whatever. It ran top to bottom like 4 times in a row, and I didn't even realize it. Just it flows so well together, and just like, it's crazy.
That's how I know it's a good album too. That's how, because for me, all my favorite albums are the ones where I don't even notice, like, damn, the album's over. Like,
100%.
And the album does that with me too. It's like, damn, it's been 30-something minutes just like that. That's fucking crazy.
Just gone, you know? And mad credit to Every Deja Vu as well. Like, every release that I've heard them on has been like one of those ones. You know what I mean?
Hey, we're not done yet too. Shout out to Sleep Sinatra. Sleep's dropping next week.
Oh, whoa. Pardon?
Sleep Sinatra dropping Every Deja Vu. If I'm not mistaken, if not next week, then 2 weeks. Maybe I'm wrong.
Public information?
I believe it should be. If it's not, then my fault, guys. It should
be. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Oh fuck, I need to dial the fuck in for that. Right on, dude. That's gonna be crazy.
Shout out Every Deja Vu. We're cooking. 2026. They got some shit between. Yo, let me not say too much, bro.
Yeah.
We're on a roll. Out of them.
Will fucking be there. That's gonna be crazy. Talking about production, I guess getting into the features now. We got Chow, Ravon, Cam Barnes, Muddy Stone, Wise Boy Jeremy, and I think that's it for features, right?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. definitely talked about how this album is kind of like a family affair, people that you've been collaborating with for a while. Is that the case with the features as well? Or like I didn't know you and Wise Boy Jeremy were tight like that.
I'm about to say 50 for that one, 50-50. Actually, for the features, yeah, 50-50 for the most part.
Right on.
I would say Chow and Muddy Stone, I've known them since 2020. So we're locked in family. Everybody else, Ravon, Cam, Wise, I've met them all last year, technically, which is actually kind of crazy to think about. Just being outside, just being fans, we're all artists. But yeah, I met Ravon and Cam. Ravon hit me up to do a show in March of 2024. That's how I met him. Cam was a DJ for the show, so that's how I met them. Instant chemistry, instant. We are from the same family. We're cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I met Jeremy at a show of his in summer 2023. Funny enough, I met Jeremy literally the day after my ex broke up with me. I remember my ex broke up with me. I saw he was performing at a show. I didn't know who he was, but he was doing a show with one of my homies. And I'm just like, you know what? I've never seen him live before, so I'm gonna just go. I have all the time and money in the world now. And I remember hearing Wise Boys, Jeremy. And I'm like, damn, this nigga sounds just like me, but he's not me. And he looked like me, but he's not me. That's fire. So it is a family affair. These people I'm just fans of. And again, just songs are made naturally. Ravon, Weezy F. I was in Ravon's crib. We made that song in his crib. Shout out to Noon, DJ Noon. He sent us that beat. We made a crazy track out of it. Cam Barnes, I made Knee High Something to Live For in his crib. Just real natural shit. With Above Water with Jeremy, me and Deja, we paid Jeremy for that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Shout out to the bag. But again, I've met Jeremy. Me and Jeremy have done shit, you know what I'm saying, in real life. I've done a show with Jeremy before. So it is just natural shit. And again, it's just people I know in real life that it really makes a difference. Where it's just like, I know who you are, you know what I'm good at.
Yes.
Let's make some cool shit happen. But yeah, shout out to my friends, bro. Without them, I wouldn't be as good as I am as well. That's also the main thing too. You know, I can't say like I'm good at rapping because I'm good at rapping. Nah, I'm good at what I do because of the people around me who I listen to and who I hang with. That's all. I'm just taking shit from them and applying it to me.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so fucking real, man. Like that's so because like even I be talking mad shit about the music that I don't have out yet, but like with everything that I'm doing, like I level up because of the people around me and the people who are like willing to give you criticism too, right? Like that's what it should be about. And yeah, it's dope because like all these features, like they fit like a fucking glove into the soundscape. Like it's so cool.
It's all just natural shit.
Yeah. So like I guess you didn't really have a vision in mind, like specifically like, oh, I want this dude on the tape. I want this. It just songs got made and then it worked.
It just worked. Hell yeah, it just worked. Like over time, of course, over time, it became a thing where it's like, okay, this makes sense to be on his album. It makes sense to be placed here. You know, it makes sense. I remember when we got the Tony songs, when we first got the Tony songs, that's when it became like, we're making an album.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, though, like it just all these songs make themselves. They force themselves to fit in this album. They had to be here. They just had to be on this album.
It makes a lot. I'm like I can't speak enough to the cohesion of the thing. Like it really is. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Was there any feature or even a beat that you got that you were immediately like, whoa, like hold on? Like, was there any standout moments like that where you knew that you had like something fucking crazy on your hands?
Definitely. I don't want to say so, but yeah, when I got the Tony songs, I can't even lie.
Yeah.
I want to be all cool and nonchalant about it, but bro, because I remember too the situation, like how it happened. So I remember me and Everyday Javu, we linked up last year, October of 2024, was when we're like, let's make an album together. Let's curate a J Cinema album. So again, sent them a shit ton of songs. So there was an early version of this project with completely different songs.
Right on.
Tony Seltzer started selling beats around the time we were making an album. Everyday Javu hit me, and they already asked me. They said, "Can you rap on a Tony beat?" I'm pretty sure that wasn't intentional or anything like that. They're asking like, "Do you want a Tony Seltzer beat on it?" But they said, "Can you?" The rapper, was like, nigga, of course I can
yeah,
rap
who the
Mercy.
fuck do you think I am? I'm a rapper. You know
what I'm saying? Like originally I didn't want no outside newer people on this project at all. I just wanted to be like really my friends who I've been with since 2019, 2020 with. That's why I wanted this to be first. But when they got the Tony beats for me, and I remember I heard them, that's when I knew shit was different. Because I mean, none of my peers, just to be honest, none of my peers are being on these type of beats like that, And if they are, again, not the way I was rapping. Flex, not I was rapping on bitches. But the first Tony song we got was and it's actually funny too. It brings to another point. The first Tony song we made was Touchdown.
Yeah.
But there's a version of that song with a completely different beat.
Whoa.
Because Tony accidentally gave the original beat to someone else.
Word. Okay.
And then he made me a whole new beat.
Oh, right.
But
that's love.
Anyways,
that's good people.
Yeah, shout out to Tony. It was mad love. The touchdown beat and the split it even beat. Split it even was really the only one that like not changed or not new at all from Tony since he first sent it to me. But yeah, when I got those back and I recorded those, that's when I knew it was like, damn, hold up. I am doing something a little different on this bitch. Like, it's not your regular J Cinema project no more. Like, it's different.
Yeah. It's new. It's fresh.
Different. It's officially really fresh. So
yeah.
Shout out to Tony. Since like the project was finished, I linked up with Tony. Tony knows who I am. Tony told me the songs are hard. So shout out to Tony. He a cool dude.
Yeah. I have such a soft spot in my heart for Tony Seltzer production. Like, oh my god,
legend.
After I heard Pinball, like the first Pinball, and I was like I didn't know you could make beats like this. You know what I mean?
For real. And it's even crazier too, because like I didn't realize how long I've been listening to Tony Seltzer beats. Tony has a lot of history. He produced shit on May God Bless Your Hustle. Like, you don't even know that.
Yeah.
Like, he produced the track Fall, I believe. Like, him and Mike have been making music together.
Yeah.
Him and Wiki have been making music. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a real New York legend. So it's crazy to see, like, I have a song with a song I've listened to since I was damn near a kid as well. So, shout out to Tony.
It's wild, man. And, like, I feel people take like, placements, collaborations a little too serious, but
absolutely.
I know a lot of like, at least in the circles I was in, like when Painter came out / got announced, right? People are like, oh shit, new Tony Seltzer beat, like blah blah blah. And I feel that kind of contributed a little to like the buzz that is around this project. Absolutely. So like, yeah, it's really dope to see that placement and see that cosign, for lack of a better term, because like, bro, like,
for sure. Shout out to Painter, man. Shout out to Painter. I love Painter. Tony gave me that beat for free too. It's just crazy.
Right on.
He gave me that beat because he fucked up.
yeah. But yo, like,
that beat is crazy. I remember too. Every day, they sent me an email. Tony was like, "Yeah, I messed up. Like, I'm gonna give you a new beat, and here's 3 beats you can choose from." It was like a fucking Pokemon game. It's like choosing between the fire, the water, and the earth starter. It was 3 different beats, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna choose this beat right here, though. This beat's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's so crazy.
And
I think it really goes to show as well that like you are making a name for yourself as one of the household names coming out of New York. I think, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I think about, the shit going on in New York in like the scene that I operate, and you are one of the first names that comes to mind. Like, yo, Jason, you know what I mean? Like,
that's weird.
You think so?
It's very weird because at the end of the day, I'm still a human. At the end of the day, I'm a human, but also I'm not one of these artists who are just stroking their dicks off every day. I don't have a big ego. Again, I'm just a dude who likes to make music and is a fan of music. So to hear people like aware about me and know about me again, and then also too, just be real transparent about it. We're cool, honest people. I'm very broke as fuck. I don't have. It's not like I'm seeing like a lot of. Cool. It's cool. I do get money off music.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Yeah. Not a living amount. So it's just cool to know. Again, I am on that path, and people consider me a artist on that rise. It's cool. I see parallels to myself and all my favorite artists. So
absolutely,
it's cool.
Absolutely. I can see you kind of on the mic trajectory to a degree. You know what I mean? Like
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that going down and that being kind of like a thing. Because bro, like. Once again, we return to the Steelo Glaze Fest. This is like, you're fucking crazy. You are a crazy MC, man, and like it's dope. It's dope, man. I guess on like a meta level, like talking about more like the thematics and the emotional shit. Like this very much so is an emotional through line album about like, you know, growth, honesty with yourself and the people around you, reflection, making peace with it. You know what I mean? Were there some specific themes, at least in the later writing process, that you think you needed to focus on?
Yeah, I definitely say yeah, for sure. When you say the later writing process, I'm processing that as like, again, I get the Tony Seltzer songs, I get the song with Whiteboard Germany, I get the Lilith songs. Those songs were definitely about growth to me and just me realizing where I'm at as an artist. Like a good example is above water in general. You know, I'm talking about my perseverance, how I'm still doing this shit, making a name for myself, and that's all stuff that I've been like realizing again since pretty much the last past year with Alchemy dropped, and like I am doing all this shit that I've been wanting to do for a while now. It's getting more real. I think that's kind of like a big thing with this album too, dealing with that weight of like, you know, it's getting real, even though my reality may not really reflect that, but
it's
straight up, like you
steam.
said,
it's picking up
I'm
steam.
picking up steam. You know, it's getting real. It's getting, and I just need to be. I'm preparing myself for everything that's gonna come with that because I already know I'm not prepared at all. Like I think about what like tour life could look like, and I'm fucking terrified, bro. That's scary, man. Bro, we're all rappers are like, I can't wait to go on tour. I don't know, bro. That seems like a lot.
I can't be in my bed
This is
for
a
a few
horrible time.
months. I'm
Like,
in a
man, I
different
like to
city
be at
every day.
home, bro. I like to be in bed, bro. But yeah, it's just a lot of us is on growth. A lot of me just understanding my responsibility as an artist, and I think myself more too. Just maturing, you know. I am 26. A lot of these songs were written when I was 24-ish, 23, 24, 25-ish. So just me understanding who I am a lot more and being more comfortable. I think that's the main thing too. Just growing more comfortable with who I am and what I'm trying to do.
Are there any earlier cuts that you listen to that you think like, I'm not really about this? Like this isn't really, or would you say that it's been kind of consistent even since then? Like the shit that you're on. That's a weird question, but you know what I mean?
Can you ask that again?
Like for some of the songs that were written when you were like 23, 24, like a couple years ago, is there anything that you say on those or anything that you feel about those songs where you're like, this doesn't really reflect where I'm at right now?
Right. Honestly, yeah. I would say it's kind of funny because people like those songs. But I'll say the Shamar Purdue songs. Just because I'm pretty sure those songs were probably made after my ex broke up with me. So I think like the bag I was really feeling, I hear it. I hear it when I listen to it. I hear like, damn, bro, I was kind of sad when I made those tracks. Yeah, you know, especially you can hear it, man. I'm like, you know, I don't sound that sad anymore. I'm not that. I am still sad, but I'm not that sad.
Yeah, you're not. It's a different sad. You know, it's not.
It's a different sad where I'm not there right now. Hopefully, I'm not there ever again. But those tracks, the intro track to Afro Blue, like, so I know I remember my headspace and I wrote that shit. So I think those tracks is really just like, you know, if I could rewrite any or even re-record, not even rewrite, just re-record, even like my emotional voice and tone and shit, like probably those 3 tracks where it's like, you know, it's probably not me currently anymore. I really don't feel this way. I remember too, I had a release show for this project 2 Fridays ago, 2 weeks ago, and I remember performing like those tracks. I remember performing those tracks. I'm just like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna perform these ones ever again. Like, at least not anytime soon. Again, just because like it didn't feel me in that current state of mind.
And at least going back to them now, down the line, you're gonna have a different context. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course,
like, we were talking a little bit about Mavi. Like, I've seen like videos of Mavi performing Self Love in 2019 versus like I've seen him live a handful of times now.
Right.
Seeing him perform it now, it's a completely different
song.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, I'm sure down the line those songs will take like a much different context.
Too, right? For sure,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Was there anything that you wrote about, anything that you talked about that you were like hesitant to include?
I'll probably say, honestly, no. Yeah, you know, music is how I open up about shit. It's how I express myself. So not really. But I will say the track, Sometimes a Muddy Stone, only because it's very gorgeous track. I love that track.
Yeah.
Just for me, like, it's not my kind of topic. You know, to me, again, I love it. It's not like I don't enjoy the track. I love making music with Muddy Stone, and usually we talk about relationships when we make it together. But again, that's not really who I am, to be honest. I'm single as a fucking Pringle. I don't really. I'm not in a space I was gonna say something financially, physically, mentally. It's such a crazy song, though. It's such a good song, but like I'm not in a relationship bag. You feel me? For sure. It's kind of to me, like I don't want to say it feels hypocritical, but it's kind of hypocritical. Like my first on that song, because I don't feel that way about a person and having in such a long time. That's what it is for me. But so not really. Again, I wouldn't say hesitant, but to me, that's kind of the most like it doesn't really fit. You know, the like vibe, with the, like, everything else. Yeah, like the vibe of it, but that's fair. It's still a good song. It's still a good song.
Crazy fucking song. It's brilliant. Yeah.
What I'm really trying to say is, it probably would have made sense if I would have saved that for a different project down the line. But
that makes sense.
It still fits this project very well, of course. But I see a world where I could like save that for a future project. But still, it's a good fucking song. That's all I know. That's all that matters.
I was gonna say, bad bitches. I know I got some baddies from New York. Tap in with Jet, but like that's a little insane.
Feel me though, exactly.
But like low key though, you know what I mean? Crazy work. I'm sorry. Yeah. That makes sense. That's crazy too, because that's arguably, it's definitely in my top 3 on the album. It might be my favorite. It's
up there. Like that's the thing too. It's not like it's not one of my favorite songs. It definitely is. It's a song I play with my grandma. I feel me? Like it's a cool little song. It's a beautiful song. Absolutely. I just think like lyrically, thematic wise, it probably could have fit somewhere else potentially, but Everyday Ja Rule liked it a lot, and I loved it a lot also. So that's all that matters. But it's definitely one of the best songs on that. But shout out to Sunjin, a jazzy ass beat. What?
Crazy.
Shout out to Muddy Stone, her amazing ass vocals. Like it's still a crazy ass song.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I just think like it could have had probably more spotlight somewhere else. You feel me? Especially like where it's placed too on the album. Like it's kind of placed before the Tony Seltzer. Like it kind of picks up as well.
Yeah,
but
I think that makes it stand out a little bit more though. Like because
it
comes on and it's like whoa, and then fucking Painter comes in and you're like, oh shit,
right?
But then you
like
run
a new
back.
bag.
Yeah,
it's a new chapter pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's dope. Oh man, I fucking love doing these interviews, bro. This shit is so fucking cool to me, man. Yeah. I guess kind of another relatively like meta question is like, do you think that making this album over the years that you made it kind of helped you like document it and like made it more sentimental to you? Like, that's kind of a weird question, but you know what I mean? Like,
no, I know exactly what you mean. And not at all. I view all my projects as my children because they are reflections of me. They are parts and aspects of me that I'm giving to the world. And this project is different in comparison to all my other ones because again, it's a lot of songs that were made in different periods of time. So I hold a lot of songs dear to my heart. There's some songs in here that I had no idea I was going to do anything with them at some point. Like the Little Things, right? I had no idea I was going to release the Little Things. I'm glad I did because that's a very good song. The track with Cam Barnes. I remember for the longest, me and Cam was like, "What are we doing with these?" Like, I don't know. Weezy F or Ravon. Like that same day I made that song with Ravon, we made 2 other songs that I have no clue I'm doing shit with. So it's just very cool knowing that these songs have homes, and also it's very cool knowing I can like really tap back to where I was when I was making those songs. Again, like I keep on bringing it up, but like being in Ravon's crib with Weezy F, like that was cool as hell because I really fuck with Ravon. If you know Ravon in real life, you know like me and him are 2 completely different characters, different vibes.
Yeah.
But that's my guy. So it's like I still remember like being in his crib, like, damn, where the fuck is Noon at? Noon said he was coming, and then Noon sent us 68 beats, and then that was one of the 68 beats. It's just cool having memories with all of these songs, and like just being able to tap back into it, and like having them out, and people having their own memories and emotions and feelings they're making these songs. It's a blessing. It's cool as hell. I'm so grateful.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so grateful.
Absolutely. I'm not gonna get like too into it on the air, but like life has been kind of throwing me some crazy curveballs, and like the Little Things. It's funny, like that song is very much so a reminder for me to like chill the fuck out, bro. You know? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Little things that matter.
And, like it's it's crazy. It's such a crazy vibe that you tapped into. It's fuck yeah, dude.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
this is just a stupid question I like asking everyone because I think it's kind of funny. But when you look back on making this album, do you think there's a distinct lesson that you learned, or like what was the biggest thing that you learned, not only about yourself as an artist, but yourself as a person too? If you're okay with opening up about that
probably like just the overall this whole experience. Again, shout out to Every Deja Vu. This whole experience from start to where we are right now, it just showed me that you do matter. You know, again, not to be corny, but you do matter. Your thoughts matter.
Absolutely.
What you're doing matter. What you're trying to do, whether you are trying or fully doing it, it all matters, and you never know where it's gonna lead you to. The only reason why I know Every Deja Vu is because I sent them Alchemy when I finished Alchemy in 2023. I sent it to them early, and that was my first time doing some shit like that, where I'm sending blogs and writers music early. I didn't know how to do that before. Alchemy was my first attempt to do that. So the fact that they resonated with me and it showed me that, Leo, we care about you. They booked me out in Boston. I live in New York. They paid me to go to Boston to rap with them. They talked about Alchemy before, so to me, it just showed like, yo, you never know what trying something will lead you to. I never thought I would be at this point as an artist where I'm not even uploading my own music anymore. Like I didn't upload this shit. They uploaded it. You know what I'm saying? They came to New York and said, we're gonna shoot, we're gonna take pictures of you for this album. You know, they did shit for me. It just showed me that everything I've done up to this point mattered. You know, I look at my discography, and there's definitely a lot of projects where I'm like, it's not good. This is horrible fucking music, you know, and that's okay. That's music I had to make at that point, had to release at that point, as an artist. But it's part of my journey. It's helped me get here. So for good or bad, it all matters. So to everybody, to whether you're a rapper, whatever the fuck you do, just keep doing it. You never know what you're gonna do. This is like my I don't know what fucking number project this is. It's above 10, I'm pretty sure. Like it's above 10, I'm pretty sure. But all it takes is one to change your life. And my life hasn't changed yet. I'm still looking for that one, but this is gonna lead me to that real life changing, real have bag, real this social living shit is over. I got the bag now.
Type shit, bro. I mean,
but
bro,
you feel me? Like everything matters.
If you, I see you made a tweet once where it's like rap music paid for my groceries. That's the goal, man. Like that's the goal. Dream, you feel
me? Like
bro.
You feel me? Like that's something I was not able to say 3 years ago.
Yeah.
At least not to the extent where it's now. You know.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Every the little things, like quite literally the little things matter. All the little things, the things you don't notice that matter.
Full circle moments, man.
Full fucking circle.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, sick. I think, fuck yeah, dude. Sorry, I'm kind of geek. That's kind of everything I wanted to really touch on, all things considered. I think that was fucking brilliant. I guess kind of on like closing statements, if someone hadn't listened to this album yet, if you wanted them to take away one thing from the album, I think you kind of already said it, but what is the thing that you think is like the thesis of the album, for lack of a better term?
The thesis of the album. Yeah, I kind of say it. I'm trying to think of something new, but I did say it already.
Everything you do matters.
Everything matters. And also too, you know, I did say, I quite literally said on one of the tracks on it, but nigga, you got something to live for, nigga. You do have something to live for. I think like that pretty much, I think that track kind of also sums up the album pretty well. Like, yo, just you keep going, bro. Like, there's no reason to give up, you know, because at the end of the day, we can all say this about our perspective. It could always be worse. At the end of the day, if we're talking right now, you live in Canada and I live in New York, and we're talking right now. We are blessed abundantly. We have so much to our names. And that alone should inspire you to do something, because you have capabilities that someone else doesn't have. So
absolutely,
that's pretty much it for the album. You know, keep going, bro. You got something to live for. Trust yourself, trust your friends, and just be open to your own ideas and your own thoughts.
I love that, man. I really do love that.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of a mantra for myself, where like people will always ask me like, "Oh, how you doing?" And I always say, "Yo, food in my belly, water in my bottle, roof over my head." You know what I mean?
Could be worse, yo.
It really fucking could, bro. Yeah, dope. I guess like real wrapping up. Anything you want to leave the viewers with? Let me do my little. For anyone who hasn't listened to this album, A Smile to a Tear by Jay Cinema, go and listen to this shit. This is one of the best underground releases. I hate the term underground, but like one of the best underground releases this year. This is something that you guys don't want to miss, especially if you are an enjoyer of rap music, a fan of the medium. This is definitely something that you want to keep on your radar. If you haven't tapped in yet, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, quite frankly. You're slacking, you're sleep, fix the fuck up. Yeah. I guess, is there anything else you want to leave the viewers with? Any shout outs, anything like that?
Yeah, man, you know, shout out to my people, shout out to my family, my little group of people who helped me get here. Shout out to me for being a cool black guy.
Type shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what's up. Free Palestine, free Sudan, free Congo, free all those, free everybody.
Free the world,
all of us.
Man. Word to a Kai Solo, free the world, man. Real shit.
Free. Shout out Max B. They freed Max B.
Shout out Max, bro.
Shout out Max B.
The day
New York's not be up, bro. Yo, Max B dropped my album tomorrow. I just remember that too. It's up. Max B is dropping. Max B something. He's dropping something tomorrow. I know for sure Max B is dropping something tomorrow.
I will be there. I will be.
We were like, it's cool, man. Yeah, life is good, man.
I've been so out of the fucking loop. That's crazy.
I feel you, bro.
God, dude, the day Max B was free was the Billy Wood show in Toronto, and then like also the first snowfall of the year up here. So it was like such a fucking moment, bro. In that, I was like, yeah, you know what? Like, yeah, we're good, man.
We're good.
It was dope. Yeah. So, yo, bro, thank you so much for coming on the Aux. I greatly appreciate this. Once again, Smile to a Tear out now. Tap the fuck in. Go and listen to it. Go and listen to Perseverance. Go and listen to Alchemy. Go and listen to fucking everything. The whole fucking discog. Listen to City Shimmers. Listen to Be a Better Friend. Listen to Pure Magic. Listen to Autumn and Yours. Everything, bro. The whole fucking...
Listen to all of that shit.
Yeah.
Run me up, please. I want to eat. Run me up.
Shit. Let's fucking... Yeah. And then I like closing out these episodes by playing a song from the album. If you had to pick a song from the album to send this episode off with, what song are you picking?
Fuck it, bro. Let's get nasty. Play I Wish I Knew.
Right? Shit. Yes.
Let's play Fuck It.
Fuck yeah. Once again, bro, thank you so much for coming on the Aux.
Thank you,
Give
bro.
me just like a little fucking 30 seconds to do this little bullshit, and then we're Oof. Oh, the beat is so crazy, man.
Got it, Shamar, bro.
Right?
Dragging my hand, letting it ride on the paper. It's cold outside. New York winters loaded up with layers, inhaling vapors. I don't wanna get high, I just wanna be my maker. Too early, that white man will never be my savior.